heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, cause it's showtime!
Welcome to what camera are we on? To the breakfast. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you remember the guy from Friends?
We haven't had a camera this close in a long time.
I don't like it. I can see my grays. Not good. Not good to go
With the
off.
hat on, you can't.
It's a little.
I gotta wear the hat a little lower, as they say.
Just don't look.
How you doing?
How you
How
doing?
you doing? Welcome. Happy Hump Day. The camel's outside. Remember I used to play the camel and she used to get really peed off?
Hump, hump, hump. We did that before JoJo. That was up at the other studio. Hump, hump, hump day.
You didn't like it.
Not so much.
You didn't like the hump day.
I know.
But it's a Wednesday. It's a hump day.
It is middle of the week. Ask Slick. It's a middle of the week kind of Wednesday going on.
Right.
And we only got started 35 minutes late
It's
today.
not so bad. We're getting
is not
better.
Actually, I am going to preset. We're working on a preset button so that when you come in, all you have to do is change the date and boom! You ain't got to do all that.
Really?
That's the first thing. Second thing, you know Envato? You know Eventbrite? You go to Eventbrite and you type in so that you can find out or buy tickets or something like that. We are creating our own Eventbrite on our web pages.
Very nice.
Yep. And what we're going to do is we are going to put together, I like to call it in the box because AMP is a speaker. So check out the box or check out the speaker
Those your
box.
glasses?
And in the box
And
will
my
be
phone.
all of the events. The sponsorships or everything. What upcoming road trip, like we're taking a road trip tomorrow. to the
Tomorrow.
radio station.
Road trip.
So it'll be there and it's going to be open to the public. So we want people to come.
We had a friend of ours, she's coming, it's her 50th birthday tomorrow. I said, come for a drink, which means we had to take a bar with us too.
I didn't know we didn't
It's like
realize.
going on a yeah.
But then I hear that somebody's visiting, a friend of ours from Asia's, and I didn't even put it out yet, and already people are starting to pour in.
Really?
Yeah, one person.
She's here.
There was a line to get in. I
Is
just
Murray
got the line.
watching?
I'm sorry?
Murray watching?
I don't know.
You still talk to him?
Talking to your microphone.
It's
I haven't done this in a while. I forgot how.
JoJo's in the house.
They can
So good
charge
to
you.
see you.
Good to see you as well.
When was the last time I saw you? You weren't a blonde.
Yes, she was.
No, you were
You
dark
never know
hair.
what color. Yeah, it was darker.
Dark.
Not just light.
And they had highlights in
Yeah,
it.
but I look like an alpaca now from the humidity.
You know, they say humidity is good.
What?
It
I got no
moistens
hair.
the
I can't tell
skin.
you
Not
where,
for me. I stand outside too long. My hair is in Tampa.
Yeah, it's the whole hair thing is a whole nother situation.
You gotta have hair like her, really.
I know. She's got great hair though. She can roll it, twist it, stick it in with a pencil, and she's good to go for the day.
She rolls it and twists it in a pencil.
She got a pencil holding her hair together.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny.
It's really easy to put back up to.
It's like that sexy secretary look.
The moment you walk in the door.
Pretty
I
much.
can see you were a man of distinction.
How you been, JoJo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Huh?
That was the first show I ever did backstage work.
Really?
Yeah, Sweet Charity.
Were you the one with the pencil in your hair?
Definitely. That was a costume designer.
See that?
I put a pencil in my hair. I'd never find it.
I tried putting a
It's in there
pencil.
somewhere.
I tried to put a pencil in my hair. I had it and I stuck it in my ear. So you
you
ever seen the
don't
movie?
have
I'm gonna
much hair
put a
to hold
broken
it.
pencil in your ear. Seen the movie line?
No, never saw that
It's
one.
funny. It's funny. It's in the Godfather.
So happy Wednesday, everyone. We got Teddy in studio, although you don't see her, but she's here in,
She's incognito.
voice and presence. What's your shirt say? Peace among us?
Peace Among Worlds. It's a Rick and Morty shirt.
Ah, I like that.
Now let me ask you a question. First question of the day. When a woman puts on a shirt that has a saying, and the guys want to read it,
You're not allowed to pretend. You have to pretend you're not reading it.
but sometimes you look at it and you really look at it intently because it's clever.
I try to cover for you when you do that. So, like, if Taylor comes in with a shirt and you do it, I'm like, Taylor, what does your shirt say? Because I don't want her to think you're creepy.
We actually had a teacher fired at my high school
Yeah.
because he used to go around and girls had things on their shirts. He'd go around and like stare and read their shirts out loud.
But I don't understand. You see, that's a problem for me because if you wear it, aren't we supposed to read it? Or what do we say? Can you read that for me?
Kind of just supposed to glance and do.
Glance and do.
Glance, but not like stare.
No, and then
That's right. There's two ways to look.
And then
Right,
when you
there's a
start
stare, like
when you start
arcade.
having
That's
built
right.
in different sizes and stuff, right? And you look, it comes out at you
That's
more.
why Danielle Buljan always just
Now,
is.
forget about that. That's a whole
like
different.
IMAX.
That's a whole. I gotta wear
Danielle is
night
in
vision
4D.
for that.
That's a whole situation.
That's a whole situation. But I feel bad for guys because we're caught in the middle.
It's how you look. You don't got to gape. No gaping, right?
Right, like,
What's a gaping?
You look and look away. You get the first word. You look away. You get the second.
Really?
Yeah.
you know, I walked into
I think
NN
that's-
last
that makes
night and
sense
I
to
got that gaping look from one of the people in there, and I'm like, oh, geez, here we
What
go.
gaping look?
The one she just talked about, the
That's right. The up and I
The
call it
up
the
and down.
bobblehead.
Yeah, the up and down look.
The bobblehead. That's what I call it.
Who was that? Who you rat now? I know in the studio you got the gaping.
Yeah.
You got the whole gaping look.
Yeah.
Here, not the
Oh, no, it was there.
Here or there?
There. Last night when I walked
That
in.
must have been your guess.
Was my
You
guess,
booked it.
but I booked them,
You booked
yes.
them.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Now that's creepy.
And I know it was creepy.
Only
And
when you're on creep.
exactly.
Not good. Not good.
Exactly.
But I was wondering because I know the girls wear, the ladies wear different shirts and stuff.
I never wear anything with a saying on it. I don't even think I own a shirt with a saying on
I
it.
think
Yes,
all
you
the
do.
shirts that I own
Which
are
one?
the same.
The Brooklyn Cafe
Everything you
one?
wear has a saying.
Yeah, yours have sayings. Taylor always has a saying. I think Arcade does too.
Yeah, but I don't want to read his.
Graphic tees.
But I don't want to read his.
It's really weird when you go to the gym because all my gym shirts have like little sayings on them. And so I'll go to the gym and I'll just see someone staring at me. I'm like, do you not like the way I'm doing this or are you reading my shirt? I don't know.
Just reading your shirt.
But if you wear it, you know they're going to look.
Well, how about doing this? When you catch them looking, go like this and say, "What does my shirt say?" Then you'll know what they're looking at.
And the guy's going to tell
There
you, I
you
have
go.
no idea on purpose.
That's right.
On purpose.
Why? So they can look again?
Let me look again.
Slick, chime in here at any time.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you do on
what
Sunday?
me?
Yeah, you.
I just read the shirt. I just glance and then I'm like, yo, that's really funny, or that's clever.
Just read faster.
Yeah, just read fast. Because if you gawk like this, she's gonna be like, what are you looking at?
I'm dyslexic. Dyslexic?
Dyslexic?
See? I'm that. So the word scrambles. So I
Just
kinda
don't
stare
go-
just to
yeah,
put
just
them back
don't
in
stare
order.
like
you're looking
that's the
left,
creep
left
stare.
to right instead of right to
No,
left?
I gotta stare just to get them.
That's the creep stare.
That is not a true story.
It is. And I'm sticking to it.
The creep stare.
Yeah, that's you
How
don't
you doing,
wanna-
Slick?
I'm doing good.
How was your Wednesday?
Wednesday is
Going so
just,
far, your morning?
It's going good, but I already know there's a hurricane coming
There is.
later on.
There is a hurt.
Katrina.
Is it really?
Oh. He has a guest coming in later. That's the sweater.
What?
Again,
He
The
just
sweater.
misses out on everything. Hurricane
he has
Katrina.
it.
he has a sweater coming
I
in.
just point.
Yes, he does. Every
You're gonna
time
have
Val
to lend
takes.
him your slippers because he's gonna have to flip flop at it.
No, I have Arcade. I have Arcade with me. So Arcade.
Arcade's running back up.
Gina, 5 feet away, please.
You have Dan and Arcade together.
Really? Today?
Yeah.
Dan? Where's
He's
Dan?
coming.
Oh.
Now, have you seen the segment Two Men in the Car?
No.
It's Slick and Dan. And then they have 2.5 men in the car because they put him in the trunk.
It's 2 men and a half man in the trunk.
How about 2 men and a girl? I'll come at you one day. That would be fun.
Well,
You
they
gonna come
have
out of
that
the trunk?
too. They have
Jojo
that-
wants to come out of the trunk.
I'm sure she does. I have no control of it. But the thing is that we make deliveries. Like if you need something from Home Depot, let's say you need light bulbs, we send them out. Let's say that you need a sandbag, we send them out.
Your sand and send it to you.
Well, I
Just
need
tell
a
us
light
what you-
bulb in Melbourne Beach. Are they going to come bring it to me?
Now that's a hell
Oh, right.
of a
I know.
That's a special.
Tell me about it. I just did it. Special edition. There you go.
How is Melbourne Beach?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Is it wet, rainy?
No,
What?
no, it's been nice.
So we
No rain
heard
at all?
Really nice. Well, we get rain, but you know.
we
been
heard of a
nice.
show that's going to be filming there for Netflix.
Where?
Now, do you know why they call it the Gulf? No.
They call it the Space Coast.
It's not, it says another word.
I will look it up. I have no idea.
Melbourne Beach?
No, the
Melbourne
water.
is further
There's
south,
the
right?
ocean has a
Oh.
name.
The ocean or the
Treasure
the
Coast?
river? You talking about the river?
Treasure
Treasure Cove.
Coast.
That's south of me. That's
But
down
do you
by.
know why they call that section Treasure Coast?
Why?
It has to do with this Netflix thing coming out.
Buried treasures.
There's buried
Oh.
treasures. There's over 5,000 ships sunk at the bottom of that ocean.
Wow.
And they have this guy who's going to put out this ship, like Jacques Cousteau, remember him?
Mm-hmm. Sure
And
do.
it tells you if there's gold, bronze, or wood. And
Silver.
Silver, and they're going to go after the metals.
Or wood.
Wow.
That's non-magnetic. Yeah.
Who's going to go after it? Or paper.
That's pretty cool.
Cardboard.
Rock, paper,
You keep
scissors,
talking,
shoot.
They're gonna find you down. They go, hey. But that's what this whole thing is about, and I think it's pretty exciting. I used to watch Jacques Cousteau, and then I watched.
We're
his
showing
son,
our age with that one.
And then I saw his son follow when his father died, following his footsteps.
Right.
Great show.
So I was thinking for the people and the staff and the crew of Netflix that are going to be there filming, maybe we can send them to the hotel.
Sure. Absolutely.
is what I was thinking. And we can go and have a room at the hotel.
Do you have room at the inn?
Of course. There's two of them now. He has two. There's one that's called Tuscany Sun, which is right on the ocean with a pool, and the other one is Surfcaster.
So maybe
Where you
we'll
are.
get in touch with Jack and let him know that we have a place for the cruise.
Jack,
Yeah,
Jock.
just let me know the times, you know
Well,
the
it's a
dates.
shoot. It may be 2 months of shooting. I don't know.
Okay.
They may have to rent out. the
And you guys are
cottage.
going to actually come up?
Yeah,
I would love
we're
that.
gonna be on the show. We're gonna be doing swimming in the ocean.
I don't think Dawn will be swimming in the ocean, will you,
Oh,
Dawn?
I'm happy there's a pool and an ocean.
No, we are changing Dawn's approach to this. There's gonna be sweating, sand, stinky. She's gonna have to bear the whole thing.
Mosquito nets, the whole thing. Remember we were going to go
I will tell
kayaking?
you, the mosquitoes and the no-see-ums up there have been awful. Worst I've ever seen.
That's it. I'm done.
You get eaten alive sitting outside.
That's it.
You really do.
It's over.
Mosquito
Can't go.
season is the
Done.
thing, yeah,
Done.
it's just
Sorry.
not gonna work.
I can't do mosquitoes.
It's been brutal.
They love me.
Well, the no-see-ums, they get your ankles. You know, and they're very early in the morning and at sundown. The times you want to sit outside and relax.
No Sams.
No-see-ums.
The hell is that?
You don't see them.
You don't see them. They feel like little needles.
I don't want that.
You,
That and
you never had
jellyfish?
no-see-ums?
I don't know. I don't know
Is
what
that
that
a
is.
thing?
Did you
I've
not
never
see
heard
'em?
that term before.
What, no-see-em?
No-see-ums.
Wait,
Yep.
how you pronounce that? No see.
No-see-em, like you can't see them. No-see-ems. Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, Google it.
And they just bite and nip and you don't see them. and
It's a
next thing
real
you-
problem. But they don't blow up like a mosquito bite will, but they'll itch for a bit.
Are they mosquitoes or are they a different
Did-
bug?
Didn't
Maybe
see
it's a
'em.
baby
It's
mosquito. I
different
think
bug.
it's a
I
different
like
bug.
a gnat.
How
It's
old
like
Yeah,
a sand,
like a gnat.
flying sand gnat.
When you get married, you're gonna marry an OCM. Trust you. Trust you, me. Don't worry.
I think everyone should marry one.
No CM. Ghost.
No, I like the no-hear-ems. Seeing them's okay. It's
No
hearing them
see 'em,
that's
no
the
hear 'em.
problem.
What?
Two house theory,
What?
yeah? Huh?
Huh? And then I have a call. You know, I have a call. What is that? Casting call for people who have stories about being over 55 and finding that life has just begun. Barbara Eden is 89. knock
She
on wood.
really?
And they just hired her to work in studios.
I Dream of Jeannie?
You should see her. She
All
looks
the
like
men
she's
loved her
40.
when she was young, right?
I love that belly button. That's how I learned what belly button meant was. I thought it was candy. Because she had it.
Candy?
Yes. Who can make the rain?
Sorry. No, that's just gross.
Yeah. I
That's
know.
just, thank you, RK. That's just like, oh, gross. There's R, there's
I told
K.
you, you're going to get a letter from my attorney. That is unconstitutional. But she brought her back because she says she's going to be 90 and they want her to do. Remember the show with the 3 women and they were all seniors?
Golden Girls?
Golden Girls. And they had a lady, the grandmother, the mother.
Yes.
She really
She
wasn't
was
that
young.
old.
She was young.
Yeah, that
They
was
made her
all
look
makeup.
old.
But they had the one that died, or I don't know. She's
I
still
think they
alive.
all oh no. Betty White's still alive.
Betty, so they're talking to Betty White, and they're looking for these articles about being 55 and above, and your careers are taking off, and they want. So if you have some of those stories, let us know.
I saw that Sopranos is coming out with a prequel.
What the hell is that?
So James Gandolfini obviously has passed. So
I
they're
don't think
going.
he died. There's more of him now than when he was alive.
So they're doing a prequel, and I guess his son, his real son, is him before The Sopranos. So it's a prequel before the series
His real
began.
son?
Uh huh.
He has a son.
Apparently.
Does it look like him?
Yes.
They probably had to feed him to get him to look.
Looks like him. Sounds like
He was
him.
a great actor.
It's going to be airing on HBO Max in October.
Getting Shorty. Remember Getting Shorty
I do.
with Sylvester? No, with what's his name? The Sweat Hog. What's his name?
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Do you believe I actually
Sweat
know the way
Hogs.
this brain?
Remember the Sweat Hogs?
You hang out with him too long. You know
You
exactly
remember
what
the
he's
Sweat
thinking.
Hogs? You remember the Sweat
Welcome back,
Hogs?
Cotter.
Welcome back,
That's
Cotter.
because you and I are way older
Sweat
than
Hogs.
them.
That's
Can
right.
I get a no from my mother? That was a Puerto Rican guy.
I love when we have an entertainer come up and I'll go to Jake's and I'll talk to the staff and I'll say, yeah, Neil Diamond's playing or somebody old. Patsy Cline. They go, who's that? Makes you feel old.
Oh my God, JC, we saw Friday night.
I know. You sent me the
I sent
picture.
you the picture. She was unbelievable.
Yeah, she's got a voice unbelievable.
She did some Barbara
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand throwback lines, which was hilarious. And I'm sitting there and says, damn, I am old. I remember those. in
You like the
band.
shtick?
I love it. And she's the only one that will get away with any of that stuff. I could never get away
She
with
was
that stuff.
amazing.
She's great. Great
She
performer.
said she's resting her voice this week. Hopefully, we get her in next week. Remember Alana Schur? We had in Teddy. You interviewed her. She came up third runner-up for Miss Florida. So I think she's going to be coming in next week. Also, everyone's resting this week. It seems as things have opened up, everyone went full force, and now
Everybody
they're
went
resting.
crazy and they went up
It's
there.
like the
She's
roaring
resting this
20s.
week, so
Everybody's
she'll be
going
back
out
in.
again.
She'll
Right.
be in next week. So she came in third runner-up.
I've been following her on Instagram, and what she does with the tap dancers and Dancing America is amazing. And I've seen her routines. She posts them on Instagram. They're great.
Really, I think she came in like first on the talent side of it, or something like that.
But there's a lot of new stuff. But anyway, Getting Shorty, he was in that movie.
Get Shorty.
Get Shorty. Getting Shorty, Get Shorty. It gets shorter and shorter, whatever. Do
That's
you
like
know
me.
that John Travolta is bald? Did you see his picture with his family? He's really bald. He's my man.
Do you know it's the 50th anniversary of Willy Wonka?
I never saw it.
That was one of my favorites as a kid.
The original
One of my
Willy Wonka.
favorites.
You saw it?
With Gene Wilder?
You did?
Gene Wilder, the legend, yeah. of course.
The legend.
Right.
Gene
I was
Wilder.
very
Wasn't
good.
even
He
a
was
good
great.
actor.
Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. I know Gene Wilder.
Remember, I like the Knockers, Young Frankenstein. I saw that in the
So good.
movies 3 times. How stupid would
Yeah,
I?
you are old.
You remember? And you're young. You remember Bo Derek in 10?
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that he knows.
It's etched in my mind. And
That's
she had
like
the
notes.
dreadlocks. First white woman to wear dreads. True story.
Definitely made a statement.
True
for
story.
sure.
No white woman wore it before her. True story. You
Wow.
can look at me all you want. And you can put
Interesting.
that whole thing underneath there if you want, but it's a true story.
I remember going to Jamaica and I wanted to put the braids in my hair, and they looked at my hair and they said, "Oh no,
Couldn't
no,
do it.
I too much. No."
Have you been back to traveling or doing anything? Now that things open up? Melbourne was
Um,
never as tight as we were down here, though, I don't think. Were you?
Not really. No, but I think the opening was slower because it's a lot of older community there, so they were afraid to come out until they got their shots. But now people are starting to come out again.
I saw you
Which is
had
good, though.
neighborhood parties up in your place.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You should. You
As a
know
matter of
what?
fact, Kim from Nana's house, that's the house I was at when I videoed it.
Yeah.
I was trying to get her to come down with me today, but she's got to help her husband with his business. But I have to bring her down. It's a great cause called
I want
Nana's
to
house.
understand
Oh, cool.
why at the shack you still don't have equipment set up to record those shows and you're using phones. Because I know you're using phones.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I would like to record those shows because we have a show called Don't Stop the Music. We actually have gone into the music business. We actually have,
You told me about. Are people recording here?
well now they record here and they record in another studio with a Mint.
Mhm.
But I need jingles, I need songs, and now we have a new affiliate who's giving me 120 radio stations. Now is the time, if you have music, not cover.
I got music.
Yeah.
Not
Original.
It's like you singing for us
Originals.
today?
We're ready to go.
I mean, I can.
So
yeah.
I forgot that you sing. So I need you to actually commit to an idea.
Some
Not
jingles.
12 ideas, one idea. But I
Okay.
think I'm going to go out to
She
Melbourne
can commit to the ideas.
and set up a small pack so you can just record
Okay.
and send me the
Demo.
tape. Send me the tape.
Okay.
And then if I see something or they hear something, we'll go up there as a crew and do some B-roll. I don't know where this radio thing is going to go.
Okay.
Because 120 radio stations, and we
That's a
have,
lot.
and we have the guy in Hawaii who has closed circuit TVs in hotels, and they need content. Everybody needs content.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I saw Steve put out.
That's right.
He's doing like a casting call to be in the hotels in Hawaii. I couldn't figure out what that was
And
for.
he gets me upset.
I'll take that
because
position. I'll go to Hawaii for a little
Right?
bit.
It upsets me because I have a conversation with him and then he puts it out. And I said, Steve, give me a chance. I have to put Gubba, brought to you by Gubba Productions. Gubba has a Productions in everything we send. So it needs to be edited and everything else. But I've been waiting for them to call me so that I can send it. But I know that you have entertainers.
Mhm.
We got to meet, what's the guy who plays the singer?
Sounds like
The black singer.
Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis.
You're Sammy Davis guy.
Dejan.
Deshaun.
Fantastic. And I know he has originals.
He was here a long time ago.
We got to bring all these people back. So we're going to open it up, and I want to do entertainment, and I zoom it up to Melbourne.
I could bring in Dejan, Paul Anka. Remember
All of
Paul
them.
Anka that came to, what was that diner?
Ellie's.
Ellie's.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That
He
was
was
fun.
great also.
He's very good.
But I know that for you to get down here is a trip. So I'm going to do it remotely from you, for you up there.
Well, a friend of mine is taking over a restaurant down here, and I'm going to be doing something with him there. So I'll be
Yeah,
down
but
here a lot
you know
more.
what, honey? I've been waiting 3 years. Let me see. Yeah, 3.5 years.
What
I tell you, I
restaurant do we
really
know?
do miss being down here.
And you're
but
like
I don't
the
miss the
nail on the
traffic.
wall with the hammer like this for 3 years. Can you imagine like this? I'm gonna hit the nail.
Can I have something to throw at him?
You need a duck.
But I think.
That'll work.
I really think.
I need a duck, yeah.
Music is your calling. You got a great sense of humor, and we can combine these things. I got this idea when we were watching JC. JC's ready to rock and roll. I didn't know JC was a free agent.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So she gave me a CD, with
Yes.
music. So I took out my old style school, and they're all laughing at me. But I got it sent, and it got sent, and they love it.
You know what we have to check on? Did Justin get that commercial yesterday?
Justin. Who's
Comcast.
Justin? Yes, he got it.
Are we good to go?
No, because I need to know where he wants to play it. I think he said Fort Lauderdale. Is it on the paper?
South Broward.
South Broward? Okay. It'll be good to go to.
But we'll check it. But it was approved just by Justin.
Yes.
The frame size, all of that situation.
And Farnsworth said, wow.
He loved it. I just wanted to make sure we were
Wow,
good on the
and some more.
parameters.
Yeah, let's go. So the parameters are parameter.
Because I was thinking we hadn't asked Teddy about the parameters.
And we have some assets. I got to pronunciate my teeth. Assets, because I forgot that JoJo sings. JoJo, I'm going to make you a star. I want you to take a poem and put some melody to it.
Do
and
you know
sing
I have a book of poetry I've been writing for years?
it. There's some music.
How long you in town for?
Just today. I'm
Just
going back
today.
today.
We have to follow her. She does the scratch and sniff reel. You like me? Scratch, and then she leaves.
Well, we have a commercial that needs talent, so I wonder if you have a headshot.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I do.
Why don't you send it? I bet you
I
she
do.
gets hired.
I've taken a lot of acting classes. I could do all that stuff.
And it goes with the commercial where we need you to do the tagline
Ooh, the
for.
pencil on her
Okay.
hair.
What is the tagline? You can't tell me, right? Because we're on air.
Sure we can. It's, I don't want to sing it though. It's total the company you keep.
Sing it.
Oh no.
Come on, sing
The
it.
company you keep is the tagline. It's a appliance repair
Slick, you
company.
Can sing it.
Oh, okay.
Slick, sing it.
The remix? Me?
Slick, sing it.
You know the music.
Total, the company you keep.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
That's easy enough.
And Slick has the beat. Slick's got the whole. I mean, you have the beat that Amit laid down. It's a real beat.
I have the, yeah.
So that's how it goes?
Total.
So we're gonna send. I'm gonna send JoJo's headshot. They need an office
Let's go.
person.
Okay.
Can you sing that? Total is
The
the
company you keep.
the company.
Total is the company you keep.
Hey,
There you go.
done. We gotta clean it up because she has a little nasal. I know we gotta clean it up. It's okay.
A little nasal.
Wow.
But you
I think
see-
I'm allergic to you guys. I was fine till I got here.
RK, what are you doing
But
the
you see
show?
how easy it is?
Yes, you doing your show
I
today?
need the box. What, babe?
RK, you doing your show?
today?
So slick.
Tomorrow.
Set up the
We're
mic.
finishing up a logo.
Huh?
here.
Let's set up the mic
Okay.
and get.
And I'm thinking.
Set up a mic here, yeah.
We'll put a couple of cuts
Yeah, after you guys are, after.
The intro.
And there's a few other songs I need you to sing.
Okay.
What else you need her to sing?
I'm going to put a jingle on every commercial, and give the
Do
customer
you
the
sleep?
option.
Give me a little bit of honey.
I don't
and the
think
problem is
so.
solved.
I don't think he
Every time I
sleeps,
sing,
Slick.
a little bit of honey. and
Yeah,
you're
I
good.
don't think
Good
so.
to
He
go.
just
Do you
gets
go to
it.
bed?
Yeah.
Do you sleep?
No.
I didn't think
Who
so.
the hell has time to sleep?
Your brain is just, you come up with
I
more
didn't
and
even
more
know
and
she
more
was
ideas.
coming.
You're just
She
like,
says, I'm
I texted
worried,
him
I'm
this
going-
morning, I'm coming down.
I didn't know.
but no,
And I
but
don't even. I says okay. Yeah, okay, sure. Because she does this.
No, that's
and
all he
then she
says is
doesn't show
okay.
up.
Is that what he does when he's busy? Because normally
No,
he's like,
you
oh, how's
don't
everything?
show
Okay.
up. Check this out,
I-
Freddie.
that's the way you
it's
keep a
Friday.
person waiting.
I'm coming down to see the show. We have some fun. Okay. She drives right by and waves. I'm going to the Keys
And
for,
then she
for
goes.
a week. For a week. Okay, so you would think on the way back, she would say, "I'm sorry, I messed up. I'm here." No, she waves as she's
Because
going
I
back
left
home.
I left on a Sunday. You weren't here.
when you get an okay from Freddie, he's either annoyed, which is what I always think, or he's too busy to talk, and then I get annoyed.
Short
Yeah.
answers, right?
When I get the okay, I'm like, oh,
I
he's
feel like
pissed
he
again.
always replies with either okay or fine or good.
Oh, you get a
Correct.
fine?
One word responses.
Yeah.
Oh, fine's not good if it comes from Freddie. Freddie doesn't
I
like
hate
the word
one-word
fine.
responses.
Just I can't read.
First of all, Teddy, he
Deciphering
sends me,
Freddie's text
he
messages.
sends me something I don't know where it's coming from. So like an idea for two guys, a half a guy, a three-quarters of a guy. I don't know what they're
Fresh
doing.
ideas.
And you go, okay?
And I go, okay. I mean, what am I gonna say? I can't say no. You gotta try.
So you guys aren't doing any shows or anything here on Saturday? Nobody's here on
We're
Saturday?
gonna start. Freddie's opening up on the weekend.
I have a show for Saturday you want to
We
do?
got a
I
Saturday
can
show.
come down Saturdays.
Saturday.
I tell you what. I make a deal. If you show up on Saturdays, I'll put a show together on Saturday.
Okay.
But don't tell me that and you don't show up because then I'm gonna go up
Then
to
you say-
Melbourne. They're gonna be blood all over.
I know, now I know how to get them there.
I like Melbourne. I love it up there.
You had a good time. You and Linda both had a great time when you were
Let me
there.
tell you, I am so exhausted. You know what happened to me last night? I fell asleep with a cup in my hand at the door. Like this.
Good morning, Queen Bee. Yo.
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 You fell asleep at a door with a cup in your hand?
I kind of had the
So
same
tired.
night.
You
I
need
kind
some
of.
B12.
There you
Good
go.
morning,
Yeah.
Queen
Morning.
Bee.
Morning. Yeah.
Yo.
Make believe. Make believe you love us.
You got adult donuts coming in thanks to Queen Bee.
There's a lot of people that say hello on Instagram, but I don't answer no more because you said I'm not allowed to.
The way he answers people is a little creepy. So no, he's no longer allowed to talk to people on Instagram, Queen Bee, because they're all for you.
Where'd you get that shirt, that blouse?
That's beautiful. Look at that. It's a whole fit.
I'm telling you. Drip, drip.
That's
So,
Drip, drip.
great thing, guys. My mom is gone for 2 weeks, right? My favorite part is I get to go in her closet and take whatever I want. So this morning I walked in and I was like, so, what shirt am I going to take today?
What?
It's like,
What's up with the shirt thing, Freddie?
for Guppa.
Drip, drip.
Oh.
it's,
No, that is not a
Be
tropical
like this,
shirt
you
for
know, with the
Guppa.
box. For
it's,
Guppa.
this is from Lily Pulitzer. So I get to go in her closet and I'm like, who do I want to wear today?
I need a shirt made for Guppa.
Are you
I
wearing
love that though.
Are you wearing mascara and eyeliner as well?
I'm not wearing eyeliner. I don't know how to put that on. But thank you. Oh my gosh, RK.
She looks 27, doesn't she?
She looks
Thank
like-
you.
27.
I don't know who you
RK's a trip.
Is that a compliment?
RK's a
Like,
trip.
You look very mature.
But I also look like I can also look like I'm 12 when I go to work. I like show up with nothing on and I'm just like grumpy the whole time. So I also look like I'm 12. So
You're
you
grumpy
never know.
all the time. You can turn
More
that on
grumpy.
and
Oh
off.
yeah, 100%. Like if you walk up to me in the morning before 7 a.m. and you're like, "Hey, can I?" I'm like, "No, ask him," and then I just walk away.
This is our future correspondent. You're gonna see this lady eventually somewhere on the news or
Somewhere.
something.
That's great.
It's gonna be
I'm taking a sports broadcasting class. I had to
good.
sign up for it. I got in.
That's good.
Announcing sports.
You like sport?
Not even a little bit. Well, I love to play them. I just don't. I only want to announce sports that I know really well. And for example, it's like I like football, but to announce it, I know that I would be way in over my head because all the technical terms, and then I get made fun of. But like if I did softball or soccer, then I'd sit down.
I always wanted to do a sports show. And now what the major leagues and everybody else is doing is they're introducing women into the mix.
Yeah.
Because they want to get the women.
Trying to see Bianca in the locker room.
We
You
should do a
see
sports
more
show.
and more women newscasters. Like if you watch CNBC, a lot of
It's the
women
South.
VPs of companies and CEOs. Unbelievable.
Women, also more derrieres.
You know, when I
Butt
was
shots.
when I was young in high school, my brother said to me, "Go be a reporter." And then there were no women doing it because I'm telling you, take journalism. I didn't listen.
You know the weather people now?
Yeah.
They shrunk here and they've gotten here.
2 days in a row you're discussing this? What's up
What are you
with
talking
you?
about?
He's
Because
falling in love with the
yesterday I
weather
started looking
women.
at all the newscasts.
What is wrong
What do
with
you mean,
you?
the bottom heavy?
Oh, sorry. No, he thinks it's sexy, not heavy. He
No,
thinks it's
not heavy.
sexy.
Oh.
It's the newscast.
2 days already.
His nationality, they like.
No,
What?
it's
It's
not
big
me.
butts, right?
It's what's happening right now. It's the J-Lo look.
J-Lo.
has
2 days we're discussing women's
Take the
backsides.
J-Lo look. That's what they're looking for on TV.
Well, everyone wants to look like J-Lo.
It ain't me.
Queen Bee, who do you have coming in today?
Donut people. People come from Mini Donut Land. They make very small donuts, and I think some of them have alcohol in it. I think some of them are just for funsies. We got really tasty though, really tasty.
You had them?
No, but I will today.
Did we
Donuts with alcohol.
Yeah, I
Now, that's a
have
concept.
told them. I mean, like, yeah, if you want to have like a little fun time, I guess you can. Like, if you want to go to your party, they have like liquor infused gummy bears too. It's kind of like
Or
that.
we have to have them. And throw
She's the
parties.
best at booking people. So we don't answer anyone on Instagram anymore. We leave them for you.
Just not Freddie, because because for example, the other day there was this
yes.
girl named Jackie. I never met her, and he texted her and he goes, "Jackie, come on show." That's it. Just like come
That was
on
Jackie
show
Birch.
now.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jackie
She's like,
Birch.
yeah, but why would you spell it like that? Be like, hey Jackie, come on the show, not come on the show like a caveman.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what threw me off. I was like, what?
There you go.
I've known Jackie for
Flintstone.
5 years.
Here's
I
this
like
one.
this right
Hello,
now.
Freddie. How are you doing today?
I
Doing
like this
great.
energy
And you?
right
I'm
now.
pretty good. You sound cool and caring.
She said that.
No, I came from you.
No, I didn't say that. She said that.
Why is it under your name though?
I didn't say cool and care. When the hell do I
I
use
think
words
he's
like
blushing,
that?
Dawn.
He definitely did.
I don't know. It was her.
No, she said that. She said that. That was
Heart,
the
heart.
other
She
side.
said
Oh, I've been busting on him all
Honest
day. I'm like, you're talking about you're telling people you sound cool and caring. You can't do that
I never
anymore.
said that. She
There's a
said
very fine line.
Right? He can't do that.
You know what he texts me? I'm not talking to you. You drive me crazy. Oh, alrighty then.
Not easy being you,
I didn't
is it?
say that. I got Donna the singer because she sent me that. I knew that we had interviewed her with Peter. And I said to her, can you send me your music?
Alan Peters.
Alan Peters. And she did. And she's coming Friday. I won't talk to nobody in there. All those listen crazies. And it's all about selling me Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. That's all it is.
Well, I don't think
That's
they're real
all it is.
people either. I think you're like computer
Did you buy any
generated
crypto?
people.
I have.
So fine.
From a gentleman that Teddy brought in.
How is he doing, by the way?
He's doing really good. Business is thriving for him. So
Oh, good.
It's all good stuff.
Last
But
time we
I
saw
know
him,
they
things
want-
are went.
They only want
Yeah.
to sell me some. I said, listen, don't sell me mining. Don't sell me Bitcoin. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you married? What the hell does that have to do with anything? I said, and then
Go-
your
then go discuss it
children-
with
I'm
your
looking
wife,
for
you know?
love, they tell
They're looking
him.
for love. I says, I got 9 children.
looking for
I pay alimony.
relationship.
Would you like to help?
But he answers them, so he has full conversations with these people. I'm
Have
thinking,
fun with it.
but they're creepy hackers.
Yeah, have you ever seen the ones that'll like go in your Instagram DM and it'll be a big group chat and they're like, "Hello, I am lovely female looking for some fun time.
man.
Please
Yeah.
respond." Or it's like,
Please respond.
I want to delete. First of all, let me tell you something. Somebody in here who should remain nameless gives me a phone number to call this dude. Hi, yes, this is Freddie from the Brooklyn Cafe, Amp TV Productions. How can I help you? And he goes, I'm sorry, where's Dawn? I go, Dawn's my partner. She gave me a number and she transferred it over to me. How can I help you? Well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her.
Was that the last guy?
I don't know what number. You assign numbers? I don't know. It's after 21. So who's the one who's talking to who here?
Yeah.
And he hangs up on me, so I call him back.
Oh, I would've
said-
been furious.
And I had a connection, and then I hung up on him. So don't be throwing stones in glass houses.
Yeah, they're guys that text, and I answer, and then they text again, and then finally I get aggravated. And he says, "Give them my phone number," and that's when you know the conversation's either legit or it ends, and they usually end.
But guys,
Lot of crazy
usually-
people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's difficult for. She's one of the best that does it. You know, she'll talk to everybody, and she gets them into the group. But it's very difficult to talk to people that way, so I make fun of
Right.
them.
you talk to them like babies. That's exactly what you do. You pretend that they're babies and you're like, "Hey, bud, how are you doing today? What day is best for you?"
I had a lady on there that kept, and I know that it's somewhere from Nigeria or something because you can tell the English, and that says I'm a transvestite and I love men. And the whole conversation changed. Well, you know, I'm really a guy. And here we go. I mean, come on now. And then I block it and be done with it.
What just happened?
He DM'd somebody. He DM'd somebody that he's a transvestite,
no time to
and then
zone
the
out.
She's
conversation
on her
ended.
phone and she got it, and this one's listening to me and she don't get it.
You doing your
just
show
have to
today,
be
Queen Bee?
careful
Sorry.
talking
What?
You doing your show today?
Yeah,
What will Queen Bee do?
of course.
What are you talking about?
Stuff. Lots of stuff. RK, you can come on the show again. Thanks so much.
Okay,
Yep,
so
I've decided.
Can we talk about your show for a second?
Yes.
I would like it where you have an introduction. Introduce yourself calmly.
Calmly.
Yes, because I would like to put this stuff, your stuff, on the radio. But like I tell Slick, you know, Slick is like the, you know.
Should I do like an
man.
ASMR this
You
time?
know, you know, man. You know, man.
I don't even say you know, man.
You know what you say.
I don't know
What is it you say?
What I
Those
just
are
say,
the
hey,
people
welcome to Slick Speaks.
Say that.
You know
That's
what?
what?
He says basically.
Okay.
Yeah, do basically.
Forget about it. That's about all the time. You gotta sort of clean it up.
Here he is. He's on
This is
fire.
audio.
He's attacking me now.
I'm not. I want to put the shows.
Okay, then I'll clean it up. Yeah. for
I'll
sure.
clean it
I
up
want you
for
to
you.
be cognizant.
Cognizance. Got
And
you.
with RJ, whatever the hell his name is, he's quick. And he's always looking for the pun between the lines. So if you set yourself up, he boom, boom.
We can send
boom.
RK up there, up top,
Yeah.
He may not come back.
in the loft.
In the loft. Yeah, we got a loft,
Oh,
bro.
he'd be alright.
Can you
Yeah.
lift 10 pounds?
He's strong.
Yeah, I can,
20 pounds?
sure.
He moved the sound booth by himself, remember?
Telling you.
What sound booth?
Remember we took the sound booth apart and you were moving the walls?
In an arcade.
That wasn't you?
Was it you?
That was slick.
Do we have a sound booth?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Guess it
do.
wasn't him.
We got a
It
sound
wasn't
with you.
you.
That's somebody else then.
Okay, go like this. It drives you crazy.
I can't believe how much stuff you have in here. Looks
Artwork,
beautiful.
yes.
Unbelievable.
Our mini gallery.
Artwork's incredible.
Everyone got
tell you.
the newsletter? Have you gotten
I know.
replies?
I want to tip my hat. Have a supply. We signed one artist. I got 2 more that want to come in here because of what you put together.
Awesome.
That was a fantastic piece you sent out. I sent it to Jody. I may even get permission to use some of the hallway.
Nice.
Nice stuff. That was very, very nicely done.
Decided less is more. Because, the last ones used to take us months to put together. And
Those
it's
are the-
not
no,
about
this
the
is
big
the-
one. It's small
It's the way to
and
go.
concise. The next one's going to be about WNN.
Is the way to go.
Actually, the
Also,
next one should be Meet Our Interns.
Behind the scenes, we should do one for the intern. Behind the scenes that RK was doing, now people are asking me for it. So you got them hooked. Now you got to do it. You got your body over here. Why don't you put something together?
You know why I'm a little nervous to do a Meet Our Interns? Because people are going to poach them.
So what?
What does that even mean?
Didn't
Poach?
Jack try to poach
Take
some
you
of us?
away.
They're going to take you.
Don't
They're
worry,
gonna want
we
you.
solid out here,
Telling
staying here.
Listen, if
It's like my
somebody
feet are
offers
glued.
you a move and it's a career change,
I had to say it was
you
a
gotta
career
take
change.
it.
They're going to want them for free.
Well, it's also like I'm also in school. Like, where the heck am I gonna go?
See, that's not what no one believes is you're 19.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the first problem.
LOL.
To be 19 again,
She's
right?
19, I know.
God.
I was stupid at 19 though. Maybe 21.
She's much more worldly than you were at 19. Well,
Absolutely.
how old were you
Miss
got
Worldwide.
married?
21.
Oh my gosh.
gosh.
See,
Me
believe
too.
The
21.
day that I got married was the day I was supposed to go to law school. The letter
That's
came
crazy.
in, and I read
Did you
it,
make the
and-
wrong choice?
and I read it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Seems like
So
it.
do you know Drake University Law School kept it open for 3 years, and my ex-wife, my first wife, kept saying, "Go up there, go up there, go up there," and I went. It was in March. It was freezing.
Where's Drake?
In
Aren't you from like New York and stuff?
Iowa.
Isn't it cold there?
Yeah, but
Iowa?
Iowa.
I can't see you in
I
Iowa.
went to Iowa, and they got me a job
Is
to
she Freddie in
work,
Iowa?
No.
working the state capitol because I
Couldn't
wanted
do
to
it.
be a prosecutor. And they got me a job to work in the state capitol. I think I still have the letters. So I came back, and my father sat in front of me. He goes, "You're going, right?" No, Dad. Yes, you are. He didn't talk to me for 3 weeks.
You didn't go.
I didn't go. I told you the story. I went to Hawaii 10 years later, and there's this guy, this professor on deck. It was cold in Hawaii. Everywhere I go, it gets cold. And he gets up, and I told him my story about Drake. He gets up and he leaves. So I say to his wife, "Did I say something offensive?" She says, "Do you know who that man is?" "I don't know. He's a professor at Drake University. He's the dean of admissions."
What did you say that was so?
The letter came in, and I had to choose to get married or go to Drake University Law School. I got a full ride.
I got to ask you a question. What made you choose marriage? Because you could have done that later.
Stupidity.
You could have done that later.
Stupidity, and did I say stupidity?
No.
You're right.
You
This is
could've-
why I tell kids nowadays, don't be in a rush to get married. That's always going to be there.
I always tell people, wait till you're in your 30s because you skip over your first divorce. That's really the way to do it, right? Your likes
You're
and your
learning,
dislikes
right?
change.
That's great.
They do. They change so much, your likes and your dislikes, from your
20
teen
to
years.
30 is
Yeah.
a year of change.
Absolutely.
Yeah, their generation is smarter because they wait.
It's like,
We
why would
didn't
you
wait.
get married if you're not? A lot of people don't understand that you have to be very financially stable to get married. It's like, not even wealthy, just like you need to know what you're doing. Because let's say I'm about to get married to some guy in my 20s, and like you guys just both drink out of that cup at the same time. It kind of freaked me out. But he's like into getting his new job, and I'm like, wow, this is great. But like when we're 30 now, he's jobless, and I'm the only one who's supporting the family. Like if I was 30 years old and I knew that, I'd be like, hey, like, let's talk about it, whatever. Maybe I wouldn't marry him. It's just like a huge jump.
That's because you gotta go into it. Hey, you gotta go into it without thinking that way. It's like I told my son. Gio has Joey, the baby, right? He's
Right.
2.
Right.
So I say to Gio, you're 25, and now your life is centered around Joey. But you have
Changes
to
everything.
have the mindset to understand that. Yeah, there's gonna be days you
But
wanna
it's
have.
the difference is, as the guy, you really don't have control over getting pregnant.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Of course
Well-
you do. Let's put a knot in it.
Yeah, but you know, you get hot in the moment, and you don't have anything.
Don't bring that up because we're gonna argue. Don't bring it up.
Well, I got my thing on divorce. I think it should be like a car lease. Every 5 years, you have the option to renew. If
Oil
not, you
change
split what
or
you made in
renew?
5 years.
Oil change,
But
switch a
you
car.
change-
That's what marriage should be, like a car
People
lease.
change every day. You're
I
not
know.
the same person as yesterday, and if you think you are, you're fooling yourself.
I know.
And then you change, and there's the other person. Are they changing too?
But you know what I think? I think the women of their generation, they're more independent. They know more of what they want.
That's
they
right.
look for financial stability, more career oriented. Not that our generation didn't, but it was not everyone in our generation did. You could or you didn't have to. There was still that crossover of getting married, being the spouse, the dutiful wife. And if you want a career, great. If you don't, you don't. Their generation is much more career oriented, and it's their choice.
Do you know
whether
why I
they
think that
decide.
is? Because they see their both parents working now. Years ago, most daughters will follow the steps of what the mother does.
Well, my mother
They want to be a
didn't work.
stay-home mom, have the kids.
My mother never worked, and everybody in our family wanted to work. It's about building something.
But your
Right.
mom was a different generation. Your mom passed in her 80s.
Yes, but my mother, when she was young, she had asthma. My father says, and she went to the hospital. My father says, you are now working again. My father was a self-made guy. But nowadays, I tell you, marriage is a business. From the wedding to
much.
the divorce, it's still a business.
From the wedding to the divorce.
Think about it. Even the divorce is a business. So you're going to get involved with somebody for the next 50 years. God bless them. Okay, you know, I'm just telling you the truth. So you're going to have this deal. We're going to get into this relationship with children, dogs, 2.3 marriages.
Her boyfriend's coming and she's laughing.
All of this stuff, right? But think about this. At your young age, all the churns that you're going to be making is now due. Because you're going to say, okay, I want this cup of coffee. What does he want? Or what does she want?
Or do you care what they want?
Of course you got to care.
Or do you just pretend to care?
If you do, don't get married.
I'll tell you, I met a couple that was celebrating their 65th anniversary. And they're holding hands and staring, like so in love. So I said to her, what's the secret? And I got to use different terms than what she really told me. She goes, you want to know what it is? I said, yeah. She goes, freaking ignore them. What you're mad at today, you're not going to be mad at tomorrow.
Yeah, but the moment he's in the hospital, the first one there is
Yeah.
no ignore it. My father.
No, I mean ignoring an argument. You know what you know.
I got my father an anniversary card from my mother. It was his 67th wedding anniversary, and April 19th. And I gave him the card. I says, Dad, put something in Spanish nice for Mom. He says, Happy birthday. So she says, yep, that's from him, all right. But they had that understanding. She gave more than him. She was more educated than him. My father was a hard worker. And he says, whatever my princess wants, she gets. That's why my sister is so spoiled. Now, my sister stands here and she says, Freddie got everything. He got everything. No, Freddie worked for everything. You got everything. So it's a
See the family
contract.
dynamics coming out here. Would you like a couch to lay on? Shall we do it there?
It's almost a
Get the pen and paper. We'll write the
It
notes,
all
Dawn.
started with a happy birthday.
This is not to scare you about it. But I am against it until you know what you want, and then you can express that what you want, because the other person may not want
You're
it.
going to have a lot of angry fiancés calling in this afternoon.
But would we rather have divorces? Listen, I'm a two-time in the divorce department. I can tell you a thing or two about that, and it's very painful on you, on her, and the kids. They
Yeah.
don't get over it.
I think today they should make it harder for people to get married and easier to get divorced,
Yes, they should. I
right?
think they should.
Make them go through some kind of course to make sure they're compatible.
I had to go through a psychological test. At
Did you
St.
pass?
Patty's Cathedral.
I guess you did, or you'd be an attorney
no,
today.
No, I didn't.
To get
pass.
married, you mean?
Yeah, my first wedding, and I didn't pass, and I got mad at the priest, and I left. I didn't get married in St. Patty's, and I left cursed. He says you are unfit to get married. This is a true story.
Yes, he was,
And he
I
was
guess he was right.
That's right. I was just going to say that.
right.
He saw things that nobody else did.
I am so depressed right now.
Go get the couch,
You know,
Dawn.
stop bringing this stuff up, okay?
You see, guys don't get married till they're older. The girls used to get married younger.
No, I got married at 21.
Well, guys that are getting married older, they're marrying the 20-year-olds.
But our girls now are.
That's
they're
even
waiting
worse.
for the- You gonna marry a
You know what
20-year-old?
she said? Guys are marrying the 20-year-olds. That is good.
Haley's horrified.
I'm 60, I'm getting a 21-year-old bride. What can a 60-year-old do with a 21-year-old bride?
Spend his
Give her money.
No, what can he do?
Give her a hug.
Yes,
Tell her how beautiful. You're the most beautiful girl in the world.
How does that make a woman feel?
pretty good.
Great, I get lots of free stuff.
Get all free stuff.
I got something to look forward to. My 60th birthday, baby. Oh, wait a minute, you gotta have fun.
We're going to pick out the perfect 19-year-olds for you.
I knew there was something missing. Gotta have money.
You and a 20-year-old, that's way too creepy. I can't even.
I'm
When
so
you get a
tired.
convertible,
Listen,
if you get a red convertible and you had a 20-year-old babe
She
next to you, then
drives.
you know we're
I said, you
done.
know, do me a favor, you drive. I'm gonna sit in the back.
Please don't
Take it
even
down.
let that happen, girls. I'll be like, we're so done.
Michael and I went to Costa Rica to visit his family, and we went to Tabacon, which is like this beautiful hot springs. And we were in one of the springs, and there's this guy, and he must have been in his 60s, 70s. And he's trying to, there's a girl that was obviously with him, and she keeps trying to take pictures of herself, and he kept trying to get into it. And saying, babe, no, let's take a picture together. And she would keep angling the camera away from him. And like she would get up to take a picture, and he'd get up so he could come put his arm around her, and you can see her turning the phone. It was amazing.
I tell you, the way life is going.
You and I are getting old.
Nah, we're getting better. You don't get old. We get better. We get
Get
smarter.
better.
We
You
get
think?
20-year-olds, and we make believe we have money. You get $100 in singles, and you make a wad, and you put that wad in your pocket. Go. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I got some change, and you take out the wad, and the girl goes, "Wow, this guy has money." It's all singles.
I don't think guys do cash anymore.
Okay,
Like
Charlie.
when you guys go out, anyone have wads of cash?
Credit cards.
Yeah, I only
People
have wads of
I go
$1
out with,
bills.
They go out with cash because everyone I know, if you tip the bartender well before they serve you, they'll keep serving you
So
well.
cash is still a thing.
It is, but like not big bills. It's usually like
For 20.
singles to tens, yeah, because that's for tipping people to make sure you get good
Well, you get the
service.
black gold card, the black card. When you whip out the black card, you go like this.
When I
It's
worked
warm in
at
there.
It's not black anymore. There's like another one that's on top of it now.
Platinum?
Platinum.
Yeah.
There's when I worked at a specific coffee shop, people loved throwing their metal cards because they like the sound it makes. So instead of handing me their card, they'd slam it on the counter and go, metal! I'm like, still a card, it's only $5.
I would have picked it up and slap it down.
And what does the metal represent?
Oh yeah, throw it back at them. I'm
That's
like,
money.
still metal.
Okay.
He's hitting. That's his hit line on her. That's how
Every
he's trying to
day.
get her attention.
Every day.
Slap it down. It's
Wow.
funny. I used to belong to the Playboy Club in Midtown Manhattan,
I hope they hate you.
and it was a gold, and it was a gold card. I was 22, and I had a Playboy.
Didn't you
card.
just get married the year before?
Yeah.
And you were part of the Playboy Club?
Yeah.
I'm
I went
telling
out there
you.
For work. And I had a card.
For work,
Do you
I
know,
bet it was.
I just saw one of those a week or
The
so
Playboy
ago.
card.
Yep, friend of mine.
Do they still have it?
He's old. No, he's older. He used to belong to Playboy Club, and he had the original gold membership card. Solid.
Yes, solid.
Yep.
And I used to walk around with this card, so I took my sister one day because she didn't believe me. She says, "You're fine." It's like you guys not believing me a couple of days ago. So I said, "Really?" I said, "Come on." So we go to the Playboy Club. You show your card, you bring in your guests, and all the little bunnies are everywhere. And I loved it.
You're like a creepy old guy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a whole other side
The
of you
whole
right
vibe
now.
right here. Mm-hmm.
Where's my
I
people?
had
So if there was a
Playboy
Playboy
Club
Club now, you wouldn't go?
Absolutely. I own the place.
Him, Steve-O, Pitty. I saw Pitty's at a new real estate firm now.
Is it?
Yeah.
He left the singing realtor.
He still
got
sings.
fired.
He's just someplace else
He
now.
got fired.
So I can see you, Steve-O, and Pitty going there. I'm thinking,
But
oh.
what's wrong with that? I'm too
Can I
old
tell
to
you
go
the
to the
new-
Playboy Club?
Can I tell you the new age version of it? Because I heard this the other day. Is someone invited my boyfriend to a business meeting for, business stuff. And he was like, yeah, sure, where do you want to meet? And he gives him an address. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he looks at the address. And it is a very nice strip club in Miami. And Michael goes, oh, for like dinner, because upstairs there's a restaurant. And he goes, no, we're going to meet on the first floor, the strip club. Michael goes, I don't have an issue with this, but I don't think we want to be kids.
Do you know a lot of women go to those places now? A lot. You see a lot of business women there.
Because it's fun. I'm guessing.
That's not the new place, honey.
Well, if it was the Playboy Mansion, now it's you do business meetings at strip clubs.
When I was in New York, my uncle had a strip club, and everybody I knew was in there, and the women were there making business deals.
It's true.
That was the place to go. Call your sister and ask her, because she knows. I had this conversation where she says Ukiah is a hot spot.
You guys
And they
want to
went
go
to
there?
different
You want to
rooms.
go on a field trip
No,
down
we
there?
ain't doing that. That I'm not
There's
gonna
a
do.
really nice restaurant upstairs.
I know the place. Freddie went there.
We
Ask
had
Freddie.
one of the DJs here one day. From
Ask Freddie about his story to that club.
So tomorrow we're heading to NN,
Is a strip club there?
the radio station.
Is a strip club?
No.
Okay. You know, you can strip down the NN because you're a guy.
No hablo inglés.
I think this might be on autofocus.
Yeah,
think it is. I'll take it off.
keeps going.
Because every time I turn around, we're fuzzy or we're clear.
Keeps refocusing.
What does it stand for, Queen Bee?
Oh, NN. No, I'll tell you later. I was
Yeah.
telling you, it could be a nice strip club name. NN. This could stand for Naked and Naughty.
W is watch naked and Naughty. Watch naked and Naughty.
Is that a show?
WNN, that's what we want.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Jody's going to love that one. Oh, no, no,
No,
no.
she's not watching.
Are you ready to wrap this
Good
up?
morning, Gina.
Let's wrap this up. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in today. We got adult mini donuts coming. What would Queen Bee do with RK? Some behind the scenes with Vlad.
And what would they do to get a donut? We have to do a.
Can we do like
Truth or dare.
dunking for
Like,
donuts?
Oh man, you remember that?
Yeah.
You're kind of young for that.
It
I
would-
love those. So what would
The
you
Klondike
do
bar.
for a Klondike bar?
Dunking for donuts. There you
I love
go.
those.
You remember that
You don't have those
commercial?
commercials anymore? Which one? This one.
What
What would you do
what
for a
do?
Klondike bar?
I didn't hear
What
it.
would you do
love
for
Klondike
Klondike?
bars.
Like
That's
Klondike?
ice cream.
Klondike.
With the heat
Klondike
bar,
bar.
the heat piece.
That was a
Remember
little
that
ice
one?
cream.
They do it
A
Yeah.
little patties.
Do you know what the first original jingle ever was? The first jingle. No. He walks downstairs alone or in pairs and makes a slinkity slink.
Oh, the Slinky.
First jingle ever. Is that?
Wow, that was before.
I heard that on a trivia thing.
Was that before Farrah Fawcett with the Noxema commercial?
I don't know. Maybe.
Remember Joe Namath?
How old were you when that came out, that commercial?
6. 7. Joe Namath with the Noxema.
Didn't she smack his face?
At the end, she kisses his face. Noxema, Joe Namath. Remember the? Oh man, we gotta. go.
Shaving cream?
You sure it was Noxema?
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Have a great morning. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late. I gotta look it up. Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffeeed out.
Cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.